say.
So we out here. What I need KP to say. KP is the person with the words. So that's why he's gonna say, "What do you need me to say?" Because he says things sometimes that people may not like, but it needs to be said. But he's at the stage in his life where he know, like, wait a minute, what do you need me to say? Because he can say whatever in a certain way that it can get around. You know what I mean? It can get across. So I appreciate that, Mr. KP. The reason for the Ills Wills Watusi. You know what I'm saying? From Breed Love, the first John. Definitely and until. So everything I do is like it's in KP name, just to let you know. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, what? KP is the boy. Listen, thank you. I do everything from just seeing different people come in like, wait, I need something to look better as I perform. But what I want you to say is just, yo, you KP and just how you feel today and your growth as a man.
I'm feeling, today is June 13th, Saturday. I feel good. About to be 36 in a month.
Oh!
You know what I'm saying? Out here trying to make my relationship work, keep my girl happy, make sure I'm happy.
Yo.
And overall, just try to find ways to like be financially stable as a black man in America.
Yes. That's it. That's how it goes. My thing is though too, you know how I like how you walking and you was walking with the lady, right?
Yeah.
This is what I be telling brothers, right? I tell them a couple things, but I'm gonna tell you this because you mature, you understand it.
Take away everything you see, like you ain't supposed to do everything you ain't supposed to do everything you see. Some of it you gotta take, some of it you gotta leave. You know what I mean?
But okay.
Within that, like you gotta understand, like everybody's hurt. Everybody gets the hurt. You know what I'm saying? And whatever stage, it's not personal. Everybody got to get it out. When we talk about the ride. And so at the end of the day, it's like understanding we all got emotions, we all got happiness, we all got anger, and we should be able to say that to our partners. If they can't accept our anger, they can't accept our happiness, then like, dang, you got to roll. Sometimes the situation, the biggest thing I learned is everybody not trying to like be a poet as a career. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to write your thoughts out because like that's how I feel. Sometimes even as dudes, I'm like, write it out. You know what I'm saying? I know hip hop artists, it's like music they don't put out, but like I felt that. Like that's how I feel about this. I didn't know that till I was in the studio, till I was writing or whatever. Same thing for poets. A lot of times, like I be feeling stuff. I see it on page, I'm like, oh, I actually do feel that way, and that says it better than I could have said in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a 3-minute poem, but you got to think about it. Most people, especially black people, we don't ever have a time where people just sit down and listen to us for 5 minutes. Just listen to everything we got to say for just 5 minutes. You know, I ain't talking about an hour. I'm not talking about a speech.
Without saying and without adding
all the rebuttals and all that. We just all the rebuttals. Express ourselves. We have a lot of feelings, and if you let us say the full thought, sometimes we'll come right back around the way you are already.
Right. So having patience with people's personalities and things and such.
Everybody got to get out. Women, men, everybody.
That's the way to go.
And kids. You know what I'm saying? 6-year-old got some problems they need to say out loud.
My thing is, I just be wanting to get stuff out there.
This is what you said earlier. So, talk about North Philly Peace Bar earlier. You were just like, I'm going to keep doing it. When they realize. And like, that's everybody. Like, I don't care what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You could have a church. You can do all the righteous stuff you're supposed to do. Treat your family right. Your congregation right, all of that, and somebody will be like, no, he ain't about what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to argue with all that. You just got to keep doing what you do, and the people who need it, they'll come around, they see what it is for themselves.
The consistency, that's what everybody needs, a manager or an assistant, and your job should be consistent.
Yeah. Do the same thing over and over.
That's my poem for the day, because KP, you know what I'm saying? Can you hit us with a poem?
Catching the
I don't watch documentaries for real, so I'm just shout out documentaries.
You don't gotta be a poem, just speak out your mind.
What you say?
Just speak out your mind.
Be Like Water, or Be Like Water, the Bruce Lee documentary, 30 for 30 just came out. Bruce Lee was talking about sometimes you gotta change your form, right? He talks about if you put water in a bottle, it becomes that bottle. If you freeze it, it's frozen. Like water, like has these different, it can maneuver based off the situation that it's in, and we as humans got to be like that too. The other joint I say watch is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So we talk about Michael Jordan and we talk about Magic Johnson, but Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was doing it before both of them, and he was a very like conscious brother, right? He understood like what was going on in the world. He understood that like he was famous, but he didn't have to be a celebrity talking all the time, always talking about his opinion. And so it's just times like I think as black people, women, men, like finding documentaries, finding stories, like if we can watch other people's stories, learn from their stories, we don't have to live all this struggle, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can gain from other people's stories and like make your life much easier. So Be Like Water, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar documentary. I suggest every black person, every white person watch Reconstruction documentary. Reconstruction was this time in American history where black people were politicians. There was over 1,500 black politicians right after slavery. We're talking about 1870s. And we were doing a lot of stuff. We were building up our businesses, owning property, We were politicians, and that's what we want right now. And so since we've done it already, let's study how we did it the first time and how we improve on that. So that's what I got. Documentary.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Good
Word.
brother.
No
You the
problem,
one.
bro.
Get it to me.
All right, Janelle.
All right.
Good meeting, bro.